bought 47 boxes of vintage jewelry and beads and jewelry making supplies and miscellaneous from a woman's estate. And I just went through an 11-pound bag. So I thought that I'd show you a haul of what was inside of it. It kind of gives you a good glimpse of the quality versus quantity, because I think it's more quantity than quality pieces, but it doesn't mean that they're not fine, sellable items. It's just trying to figure out what is worth my time and what is not. So I'm just going to show you, since this is a really good sneak peek into what I have discovered inside of a single bag, an 11-pound bag of vintage jewelry. There weren't any beads in this one, so I can't show you. There's generally a lot of beads at the bottom of the boxes, so this bag was inside of a box. So, okay, let's get to the haul. Here were all of the rings, and all of these are, they're all adjustable, except for this style is not adjustable, but these are a new old stock. This one's adjustable, for example. So these two are not. But as you can tell, I have multiples of items, and this is how a lot of the boxes are. So they're faux, turquoise, gemstones, but they're almost all adjustable rings. So in this box, I didn't get any exciting rings, just more of the new old stock that I've been finding. I'm still learning. I don't actually know a lot about jewelry, but what I love about buying and reselling is the education that comes along the way. Here are some of the brooches. Now I have set aside a box, so here's a sneak peek of the box of things to look at further, and there are some brooches in there, but here are some that I figured may not be necessarily as exciting. This bag unfortunately has a lot of this green, which I know like eats at jewelry, so I don't, I know that diminishes the value obviously, but I don't know how much effort I want to put into cleaning all of it. This one is labeled BSK. You can see wear on this one. These ones say Mother, and it's labeled Mother Bible. $8.50 from her. This one was $5. These ones might have been pins that she made because they are all the same kind of backing that's just stuck on. This unfortunately is missing a rhinestone, but I feel like this might be worth still selling because I'm sure you could find a rhinestone, and apples are great, and this is labeled art. So I might like save that one just in case. This one I believe had a marking. We have a bunch of these seagulls in this pin form and also in earrings. And this one's like a, I don't know, plastic on wood. I guess that's worth kind of looking at, but it's just glued on the back, so. And then this was $5. So, you know, this is pretty though. Like the frame is pretty. That's something that I would personally be drawn to. Here are a couple of bracelets, and we have a bunch of these green ones. They aren't made the greatest because we keep finding them broken in boxes. It does say genuine jade made in Taiwan, Republic of China. So if it's jade, that's great, I think, but it doesn't mean that these pieces are of quality. And I don't know what this would be. If this one's jade, what would this one be? Tell me in the comments below, because I've only really seen the green ones. I haven't seen any of these white ones as the new old stock. So in the pictures, when I was purchasing these units, I think she had so much interest because something like this was on the top of the box, and it, unfortunately, the squash blossom there are multiples of these in all of these boxes, and they are like a mass produced. They're still vintage, and she had put $25 on this one, and a lot of them are still in their bag. So I'm not sure what the value necessarily is of these, since they're not a handmade squash blossom. Obviously it would have been really nice if they were, because then that would be hundreds of dollars in one single piece and really desirable, but these are just manufactured, and there's a lot of types of this. So there's a bunch of like crosses. Oh, there's another ring. Owls were a really big, we've been finding so many owls. There's an owl, here's an owl, like a faux Thunderbird style. More crosses, chains. I'm not really sure what that piece is. So I pulled out again any of the more interesting pieces. Let me set this out in a better manner. All right, so here are some of the necklaces, not including the ones that I had set out to do more research on. And there are some in here that I probably should add to that pile. So if there's anything that you see in here that you recognize that I should look into, please let me know in the comments. Or if there's anything that you're interested in purchasing, please let me know as well, because these all need to go to new homes. I can't sit on them for forever, so I want to give good deals. Here's my collection of owls. So many owls. These beaded pieces, a couple of turtles. This one might be worth looking into. It's very heavy, but I don't know what that is. This is a broken necklace. This one is pretty, but it's been eaten away. I don't know if these are real pearl. Let me see. I don't believe they're real pearl. Chain has also been eaten up. It's such a shame. I don't believe it's marked either. I have a few of these, new old stock style. This is a thing. This is also a thing. These are not marked. Just some chains. This does have a sticker that says Sterling 1850, so that one might be worth setting aside. That's really pretty. WLF. This was marked 25 and then down to 15 at one point. It's not missing any rhinestones, so that one might be worth setting aside as well to do more research on. This I assume is like it's pretty. Butterflies are, you know, everyone likes butterflies, right? This is a pretty necklace. It has some good shape to it. I like that one. Some beads, but I don't know what these beads are. They're not hand knotted in between or anything, but they have some pretty like shading and things. I don't know. A couple of rosary pendants. I just don't think that these are gold, but they could be gold fill maybe on the chain. I don't know. This I think is pewter. What else do we have in here? These ones, you know, there's more owls. Not real silver or gold, just things that she had purchased bulk in. There's many of these that I found. More owls. So many owls and crosses and like just the faux Native American pieces. I haven't seen this one, so I don't know what this is. I haven't taken it out of the bag. But just a quick overview of what we're looking at. On to earrings. So I have a pile here of earrings that have a pair, or are missing its pair, rather. This is a 3-piece set that I just don't know if it's worth saving. It has that green on it, and it's not a real cameo, but it's a pendant and 2 pairs of earrings. So I'm not sure if that's worth trying to save. Same with these clip-ons. They're also eaten away. But this is a really good showing of the kinds of earrings that we have. So many of these new old stock style that are the 14 karat gold wires, die cutout style, sterling silver ear wires, but they're not like sterling silver earrings themselves. But there are some really cute piercings in here. And like these die cuts of the chest pieces are really fun. Some really great clip-on pieces. Does anyone going to Vegas need some die cut earrings? So this is an an idea of what we're finding in all of these boxes, earring wise. It's a really good overview style. Unfortunately, and if someone else wants to clean, I just don't have the time or the bandwidth. All of these are just kind of eaten away. Like, I don't know who would be able to use kinds of things like this. There's also just tangled messes of some of that new old stock style. I tried to pick out the pieces that were interesting for me. So here's an overview of the items that I have kept around to do a little bit of research on, whether they are valuable or not, or just because they interest me. So let me show you all of these pieces more in depth. All right, so we'll start at the bottom. This one is a necklace that I thought was just very beautiful choker style. Has been eaten away a bit, unfortunately. Here is another necklace that I thought was really pretty. It's missing a gemstone, but it's not actually missing a gemstone. I found it in the box. But one of the prongs that holds it in place is broken. But I really like this filigree work. Here we go. Okay, we'll just have to focus like that. Okay, so I don't think it's like old or anything super exciting, but I thought it was pretty. Here is a chain with a locket, a pretty design. So let's open it. I was scared to open it because you have to like put some force to it. It opens. My husband was able to get it open, but I'm like, I don't know why I'm too scared to open it. So, anyways, it does open. There's nothing inside. Here is a snuff bottle, but it's pretty, but it's a reproduction. It says made in Taiwan on the bottom. So the value is not great, but I thought it was cool. This brooch pin is supposed to have something on the bottom. It's been eaten away, but the brand marking on the back said there's a patent number, and then it says it's a 14 karat gold, no, 12 karat gold fill. The marking is CA with an arrow brand. It's a bummer that that's missing a piece and has been eaten away, but I just wanted to show it. I don't really know. I don't think there's much value in it as it is. Same with this. So this has a marking from the woman who had the antique mall that said $37.50, but it's broken into two pieces, unfortunately, and it has been very sadly eaten away with this green stuff. But the marking on it, see, it says made in the USA, Gem X, I think it says Gem X, and it says 12 karat gold filled. So the bracelet that is broken into little bits. This I just liked. I don't think this has any value, especially with the one missing, but I just liked it. Same with this one. I mean, she had them marked at $5 and $6. It's a gem missing on that too. This one at least has the fun, like, travel. What are those called? One's broken. This one's broken. I don't know. They're not pendants. Beads? I don't know. My brain. I am 8 months postpartum, and my brain has not come back online, so to say. These are pretty. This is like an agate clip-on earring. She had them marked at $18.50. It doesn't mean that the value was what it was when she had marked it, but those are pretty. This is 25 years FHG elks. So it's like a mason pin, I would assume. And of course, it's just been eaten away on that. This one, she marked this at 1850 because it's Emmons. But I don't think that value is there, but it's very pretty. Things like this I'll still probably sell on my Whatnot for like $4 to $5, so someone can get a really good deal. This one is exciting to me, and I can't really find much information on it. So it is a scarf pin, let's see, with, I don't know if that's turquoise, so I guess I need to test it. Could just be a bead. I don't even know, but it's silver. Oh, here, go this way. So it says silver, JIU is at the very top, and then China backwards. So that one is fun. I'm trying to do research on that one and can't find much about it. This bracelet is, the clasp at least is marked sterling. So a rhinestone bracelet. I assume those are not diamonds, but we can test it. My diamond tester is not here, so I guess stay tuned. Same with this hairpin. But I think it's pretty well made, and it's exciting that all of the rhinestones are there. I have two rosaries. This one is marked France, and this one is marked Rome, Italy. I might sell those as a lot. This happened when I was carrying all of these really heavy boxes. Here's a pretty brooch marked bed, B-E-D. I just thought it was pretty with the mesh and then the iridescent rhinestone. There's another coin bracelet. I just like them. This one's heavy, and these are like, that says 1952, $2 piece. Like, these might actually be real ones, if that makes sense. Because they kind of like sound like it. So I wanted to do research on that. Here is an interesting crucifix. I couldn't find something like it, but I loved the design on it. It's not marked sterling or anything. This bracelet I love because it fits me. I don't think it had any marks on it, but I just really liked the design. So it has, I don't really wear bracelets, but I have small wrists, and I thought that was a really pretty design. This one is marked Trifari. So that's why I kept that one, because I know that that's, you know, a better costume brand if people wear. It's just dirty, needs to be cleaned. Trifari. This cuff, I don't believe is a precious metal because of all of the tarnishing on it. No markings. This one is pretty exciting. This one we're going to test for Bakelite because I did a Google image search and that's what came up. So let's try it. I've got my 409. This is the first time doing it. So if I put in this little jar or bowl here, let's see. This is supposed to turn yellow, right? That's yellow. So is this Bakelite bangle? Pretty cool. So that's exciting. Here is a pretty necklace. I just really liked the design on it. with the like pearl pieces that got bigger and smaller. It's marked Japan. Her sticker says mother of pearl on it and marked it at $7.50. I thought that one was really sweet. I liked it. I wanted to do some research to see if these clip-on earrings were sterling silver, but they're not marked. This bracelet is fun. I don't think it's valuable by any means, but it's a unique design. How it adjusts and it looks like a belt. No markings. I just really liked it. You know, some things I just like. Here's another necklace that was more unique. And it's I kind of like these choker style ones. The beads were really interesting to me. This one is, I don't believe it's marked. I think this might be pewter. Oh, maybe not. I don't know what this is. It's not marked. It's not, I don't think this is valuable. It's not made well. Doesn't mean it's not cool, but it's not made well. You can see kind of like, is that like a resin? How did they make this? But I like the design with the snake. Not a quality piece. And then this one I wanted to do a little bit of research on too, since the metal is heavy. And this is 1938 Liberty. Gonna do a Google image search on that one. These were just the only pair of earrings that I pulled out because they looked more handmade. They're just more interesting than some of the other ones. They weren't on this card. I put them on there to keep them together. This little girl's cute. I don't know. I have to do some research to find out who she is, but I'm sure someone in the comments will know who she is. Like, Amy, you are too young. Yes, and I didn't really watch cartoons as a kid. And then here is the second to last piece. This necklace. I love that it's a multi-strand. And then it has, let me turn it around. So I love that it has like gold and beads and the pearls. I don't believe it's marked. But I just thought it was really pretty. These aren't pearls. The paint's coming off, but I thought it was pretty. I like the design. There is a thimble, which it's been eaten away, but it says the Prudential, I believe. The Prudential. So there's a haul of 11 pounds out of my multiple, I would say it's probably over 1,000 pounds of jewelry. If there's 47 boxes, and then each box is between like 30 to 50 pounds. So we're gonna do that math. It's a lot to go through. But if this interests you, then follow along, like this video, subscribe, and then leave any comments below of things that you recognize or are interested in purchasing, and I will reach out to you. Thank you so much for watching.